to talk to you about a process that I'm going to be going through over the next month. Maybe it's less than a month now. I just want to go through every single aspect that I go through when I get a new tattoo, from coming up with an idea for a tattoo, from designing the tattoo very badly I may add, and then to contacting the tattoo artist, and then putting down the deposit, and then going through the pain of the tattoo. Just every single detail I can possibly imagine to help you guys in case you've never had a tattoo before, never had a custom drawn tattoo before, just any sort of detail that may help you in the long run. And yeah, I'm just going to share everything with you and hope that it may help you in some way, shape or form. I get a few people asking me like, how do you design your tattoos? How do you come up with ideas for tattoos? And I'm just like, okay, let me help you guys. I'm just going to go through absolutely everything from beginning, middle and end. I've done stuff like this before, especially when I got a tattoo done with Keely Rutherford. I did a few informational videos about what I take to a tattoo session and how I heal my tattoos. But I'm going to do a whole new thing. I use Bepanthen, or have used Bepanthen for many years now healing tattoos, but a lot of people are telling me no, stop it, don't do it, they've changed the formula. So I'm going to try and find something new to heal my tattoos with. So everything's going to be a new experience on that front, so I'm going to do videos on that as well, in hope that it helps people. I don't know. Because it's a back tattoo as well, it's going to be so tricky for me to heal this. I've had back tattoos before. I've got one at the top of my back which was easy to heal because it's easy to reach like this, and then the back one I could use both hands and, you know, rub the bottom of my back. But this tattoo is going to be in the middle and it's going to be so hard for me to reach, so you guys are going to get to see me struggle with that. So as I said in my previous video, not my Barcelona video but the video before that, so like the announcement video, I'm getting a tattoo done by Holly Astral. She's going to fill out most of my back, I hope, all of my back hopefully. I'm super excited. I don't normally announce what kind of tattoo I'm getting. I normally try and keep it a secret from you guys, but this time I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you the whole process like I just said, and I'm out of breath. Yes, I'm going to tell you everything, show you every detail, and in hope that it helps you. I think I've said everything I need to as of yet. Basically from the beginning, I've always been a bit wary about filling out my back. I'm not sure why. It's the same with my legs. I was just never sure if I wanted to fill out my legs or not. I still want to fill out my legs, but I've put that on hold for a little bit because I want to fill out my back. I've been following Holly for quite a while now. I'm not even sure the amount of time. So sorry, I may end up looking at my phone quite a bit in this video, but I just need to read stuff and stuff. So yeah, I've been following Holly on, oh, she just posted a video. That's so weird. Literally it was just like about to go on her profile and she's already, let me just focus this. She just posted this. That's pretty damn cool if you ask me. Anyway, yeah, so Holly's been posting on, well, a while ago, Holly was posting on her Instagram saying that she wanted to do back pieces, and I looked at her designs, I was just like, wow, okay. She put up a couple of photos of her designs photoshopped onto someone's back, and I was just like, I actually really like the idea of this. I really like her designs, but I'm the type of person, I want something of my own, from my own mind, from my own creativity, if that makes sense. So I like the design she did, and I took inspiration from her designs when I designed my own, but I mixed it up a little bit. I wanted a different type of thing. I'll explain more when I get to it. I'm sorry if I'm not explaining things very well. I'm trying my hardest. So hard for me to get words out there in my head because I know what I mean, but trying to explain it to someone else, it's like, this is it and that's as best as I can do. Anyway, so yeah, Holly put up a few designs. I'm going to put them up here somewhere, or whichever side I normally do it. And I was like, yeah, I really do like those designs, but I want my own twist on, not my own twist, I just want my own design. So she did a few female portraits. I absolutely loved them. So yeah, I took inspiration from her designs and then made my own on PigMonkey. I am going to completely apologise for the state of these designs. Every time I design my own tattoo, it's awful. To me, it's the best way for me to get my point across. And it's very helpful to a tattoo artist as well if you just put as much detail into an email or into a picture as possible, as much reference as possible also. I'll get to that in a moment. I'm that person that I will chuck so much information into an email because I know it helps the tattoo artist, and then you get what you want as well. I always trust tattoo artists, but I don't know, I feel safer when I just put in everything. Just absolutely every bit of detail and information possible. So I made my own design on PicMonkey. I used images from Google and from Instagram, and I stressed in the email I do not want this exact tattoo, I don't want this exact design, it's just a reference of how I want it laid out on my back. That's what I do when I design my own tattoo. It's just a reference to say this is where I want this, this and this. This is kind of the style I want, but it's not exact. I want everything in your kind of style. So as you can see from the picture, this is my plain back. I'm sorry if it's inappropriate. I don't think it is. Is it inappropriate to have a plain back on YouTube? I don't know. It's not like a nipple or a vagina. I've had worse on YouTube. So this is a picture of my plain back. As you can see, I have a tattoo at the bottom of my back and a tattoo at the top of my back, which are both cover-ups. So they're quite dark in places and what have you, and that's why, because they're cover-up of really bad old tattoos. So I took this image and then I put it into PicMonkey. I googled and Instagram searched things that I would like, you know, styles that I'd like and stuff like that. So yeah, as you can see from this horrific PicMonkey picture, this is the kind of thing that I want, but a lot of changes need to be made. It's just an idea of placement basically. As you can see, there is a female portrait. I want that to be a gypsy lady. So I don't want it to be this like flowery sort of, well, I do want flowers in the tattoo for sure, like that's what Holly's known for, and that's why I'm going to her. She's very good at flowers, mandalas, line work, shading. She's just very good at that, so that's why I'm going to her. So yeah, I want a gypsy lady. I don't particularly care how the gypsy lady looks. I just want her to be a gypsy lady. I thought it'd be really cool. I've always wanted a gypsy lady portrait. I was actually going to put one right here because I've got this big space, and I was going to do a portrait here, like fill up this whole space with a portrait of a gypsy lady, but then I thought no, because the rest of my tattoos on here are all palm size. It'd be a bit weird if I had one big tattoo and then loads of little palm size tattoos down the rest of my arm. So I went against that and I decided, fuck it, let's just put it on my back, let's just cover my back in a gypsy lady. So I want like a side profile of her, and that's what Holly's done in her previous designs on Instagram, and that's where I got my inspiration from as well, and that's what, you know, spurred me on to do it. I thought that's such a cool idea. So it's not like a front facing thing or anything, it's a side profile. And then the rest of my back I want filled out with mandalas, maybe a bit of dot work, flowers. I'm honestly not fussed when it comes to stuff like that. As you can see from the design, it's just a bit of a mishmash. It's just an idea of how much I want my back filled out. Also, as you can see in the picture, there is a actual tattoo in there, which is the hand holding a ball or a crystal ball. I took that from Instagram. That's someone else's tattoo. Obviously, I don't want the exact same thing. It's just for inspiration, just to say, you know, this is what I want. This is the only, and that is the only hand I could find really that had the right angle. So I want the gypsy lady to be holding, you know, a crystal ball. And I want the crystal ball to be colour. That is the only thing that's going to be in colour on my whole back. Nothing else is going to be colour. Because the rest of my tattoos on my, you know, torso, body, my stomach and side area and my back area are all black and grey. But I just wanted that pop of colour because I like the way Holly does colour as well. And I don't know, I just fancied something different. And just like that crystal ball in the picture, I also want it like a galaxy thing because I like space. I'm a space kind of person, you know, it fascinates me but it scares the shit out of me at the same time, you know. Do you ever sit there and think about space and how insignificant we are? Like, I don't want to trigger anyone because it's like quite triggering. It's just like, shit, we are nothing, you know, but it just fascinates me at the same time. So that's the only meaningful bit about the whole thing. Just a spacey globe type thing, and the rest I'm really not fussy about. I told Holly I'm not fussy about it at all. So as you can see, that's just my inspiration. I don't want my actual tattoo to look anything like this. It's just a guide of where I want things, and to help Holly also to see, you know, where my tattoos are. And if you guys want me to make a video on me designing a tattoo, comment down below if that's helpful. PicMonkey, by the way, I'm not sponsored or anything. I just use PicMonkey for everything, my thumbnails, and you know, I'm that person. I don't have Photoshop or anything. I know how to use Photoshop, but it's just too complicated to make silly little things, you know. So if you want to make your own design, say on your back, like I have, just take a photo of your back and then use PNG images. So PNG images normally have a backgroundless. They have a backgroundless thing, so it's much more easier to put onto your back because there'll be no like white background or what have you. It's just the image, like the mandala. It's just the black, no white background or anything. But if you guys want me to make a video on something like that, I will try. I've never done something like that before, but I will be more than happy on doing that. You know how I did it and how I do it, and I'm not very good at explaining things, but I'm more than happy to show you guys, and it may be helpful for you. But it never has to be perfect. You know, a tattoo artist isn't, you know, expecting a piece of art like Picasso or the Mona Lisa or anything. It's just a good guidance, and it shows the tattoo artist what space they have to work with if you have other tattoos, you know, so it doesn't have to be perfect or anything. It's just a guidance, which is super helpful. I'm going to show you guys a few images that I got from Instagram that I sent to Holly also as inspiration for the gypsy lady. So like I said, I don't want these exact styles or designs or anything like that. It's just inspiration to show Holly what I kind of mean by a gypsy lady, because there's so many different variations and styles you can get of a gypsy lady. So I showed it like the typical, you know, portrait with a like a scarf and what have you, and you know, just mystical looking and gypsy looking. I don't know how to explain a gypsy looking lady, but so I sent her those as well in the email. So I'm going to quickly show you guys what I sent to Holly when I booked this tattoo. This may help you guys also if you're looking to book a tattoo or send an email to a tattoo artist. I've definitely done a video like this before. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it in a video, but I'm gonna just full on read the email to you guys, and it may help you. I don't know. If I can, I'll put screenshots up there. Hopefully Holly doesn't mind me showing people the email sent to her. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. So this is what I sent to Holly. I titled it Back Tattoo Inquiry. I said, hey Holly, my name is Lauren. I've been following your work for a while now and I love your style of tattooing. Noticed lately you've been posting about wanting to do back pieces. Elmo. Right, rabbit needs attention 24/7 apparently. Okay, I'm not even sure where I got to. I'll start from here. Noticed lately you've been posting about wanting to do back pieces. I've been thinking about filling the rest of my... Okay, Elmo. Noticed lately you've been posting about wanting to do back pieces. I've been thinking about filling out the rest of my back for a while now, and have an idea in mind if you are willing to do so. I have 2 tattoos on my back, both black and grey, which are cover-ups from horrific tattoos that I got when I was 17. So that's also another thing to say to tattoo artists. If you're wanting a tattoo on a space like a back that already has tattoos, make sure you tell that tattoo artist, because they all accommodate to that. If you don't, they may design a tattoo and it may go over onto your actual old tattoo, not an old tattoo, but it'll go over onto your other tattoo and they'll have to rework the whole design and what have you. So it's very handy to tell a tattoo artist, you know, if you have other tattoos in that space, especially if it's a big tattoo that you want. And then I said, I also have a tattoo on my left side that goes over onto my back, but not by much. As you can see from the photo, you can actually see my side tattoo, it does go over onto my back a little bit, and that's also handy for Holly, so she'll know how to work around that and what have you. Then I said, excuse the probably inappropriate photo, it's just to show what space I have. Well, this also, it's not, I wouldn't call it an inappropriate photo, but if someone was to open the email and see someone's back, it might be a bit of a shock. I don't know, it depends on the person. I don't think it's a shock for Holly or anything, but you never know. If you want like a tattoo on your arse cheek or on like your genitalia or on like your boobie, just make sure you warn them before they see the photo that, you know, coming up is a picture of my arse, you know, and they can see the size of you, because you may be a very tiny petite person, or you may be, you know, big and voluptuous and curvy. They need to know what kind of space and what your size is also, which is helpful to them because they know, you know, how big to design this tattoo or how to small. And I go on to say, I've seen your back tattoo designs on Instagram and I love them, so I took inspiration from those and made up my own. Extremely badly, I must add. I'd like the piece to be in black and grey. So state that to the tattoo artist when you're emailing the tattoo artist that you want to do your tattoo. Say, I want it in black and grey, or colour, or 3 colours, or 5 colours, you know, explain everything. When it comes to black and grey, that's pretty much it. There's not much else I can say when it comes to black and grey. And then I go on to say, the photo below is just an idea for placement. Took images from Google Images and Instagram, would never want to copy someone else's tattoo, etc. So I'm just, you know, stressing to her that I don't want this exact tattoo, because there is other people's tattoos in this design and there's other people's illustrations in this design, and it's just, you know, for reference. And then I go on to say, I'd very much like the portrait to be of a gypsy girl in your style of tattooing. Photos for inspo. And then I got the photos from Instagram. As you can see, they've got the headscarf, the roses, etc, etc. Then I go on to say, this is quite a long email, but again, as you can see, I just like to chuck out every bit of information I possibly can, and it's very helpful to the tattoo artist. And then I say, would also love her to be holding a crystal ball. Not sure if it'll fit in the space that I have, so I'll let you be the judge of that. But if it is doable, I'd love the crystal ball to be the only thing in colour and to be kind of like the one in the design I made up, as in have a galaxy colourful piece inside. With the remaining space that isn't the portrait, I would love to be filled up with mandalas, dot work, flowers. Don't even mind, to be honest, you have full creative freedom. That's just me. Like, I like tattoo artists to do their own thing. I just give them the idea of what I want, and then I'm like, run with it, have fun with it. If you guys are, you know, if you guys aren't so open to that type of thing, which is totally understandable. You know, a tattoo is for life. You are allowed to be as strict or as relaxed as possible. Just make sure you let that tattoo artist know, you know, how much freedom they have. Like with this email, like I am with Holly, I said, you know, you do what you like. If you're quite specific about things, just tell the tattoo artist. They won't mind, because again, they will understand that this tattoo is on you for life and you deserve a perfect tattoo. You don't deserve anything less than that. You're paying for it. It's your body. Don't be like extremely picky, you know, like trust your tattoo artist, and if you don't trust them, then don't go to them type thing. So have a little bit of leniency, but obviously if there's something you really don't like, you can tell that tattoo artist. It's completely fine. Don't feel afraid to tell the tattoo artist you don't like something. It's not going to offend them. They'll just be like, okay, cool, I'll change it for this, or do you like the idea of this? You know, communication with your tattoo artist is key, and it's the only way and the best way to get a good tattoo out of a tattoo artist. Just throwing that out there. And then I said, also if possible, oh, I totally boobed this up. I didn't do English well at all here. Also, if possible, I think it's meant to be, also if it's possible, if you could fill in any space around my existing tattoos to blend it all in. The hamster hand at the top of my back shouldn't be too much of an issue, as there is Mandela style artwork in. It should be in there. The deer skull and roses at the bottom of my back may be a bit of a tricky situation. Sorry for the overly long email, I'd just like to throw out all the info that may be needed. So there you guys go, that is my first email to Holly. And as you can see, I put in every bit of information I could possibly think of. I didn't leave anything out, I don't believe. And I showed pictures and images, just everything, inspiration. I always say never copy someone else's tattoo, but you can use someone else's tattoo as inspiration. You know, oh, I like the headscarf on this gypsy lady, or I like the way this gypsy lady is, you know, facing and positioning. But then get your tattoo artist to create their own, you know, gypsy lady, and it'll be a whole new gypsy lady tattoo. It won't be anything like the ones you showed them. And that's good. In my mind, that's completely good, because I always want something new and something that's not been done before, or what have you. And then Holly replied back to me. I hope she doesn't mind me showing these emails. There's nothing personal or anything in there. She said, hi Lauren, I know, she's like literally so cute. She said, hi Lauren, I know you, I follow you on YouTube, hi. We'd love to do a piece like that for you. Thanks for sending over all the info and pictures, that's really helpful. And then she goes on to say, normally a day session is £420, but I'm offering a cut price for day sessions for £300 for back pieces. If you'd like to book in, give the shop a buzz. I work at Hand of Mysteries in Dunstable. They handle all the diary for me. And then I emailed her saying, hey, oh awesome, I'll give them a call later, I work at the moment. Should I book in for a consultation first or just an appointment? So I asked if I should book in for a consultation just in case she needed to like measure my back or anything. You know, in case there's anything she wants to go over. You know, if a tattoo artist doesn't offer a consultation, just ask, just in case they're busy, they forget or what have you. And then Holly said, it's up to you, your collage is more than enough for me to go on. If you'd like to see your design for your tattoo day, you could book a time to pop in and see the design. And I said, I've just rang the shop and booked in 7th of February. I'm gonna block out a little bit because I put a bit of information in there about something of where I live. So I can drop in the deposit. Won't be able to make it in until Friday though. I hope that's okay. Super excited. And then I emailed her again. Oh, and as for the design, I trust you. I'll see it on the day. I like a surprise, which is very true. I've never requested a design from a tattoo artist before just because I like the surprise, you know. And then she said, awesome, yay, looking forward to it. So then, this is probably going to be a really long video, but I want to do all this in one section, just, you know, to help people. So then on that Friday, I went to put down my deposit. I put down £70 for that deposit, and that basically means that I've secured my place for that day, so I'm having a day session. And then if I have to cancel, I can. But if I cancel within 48 hours, I will not receive that deposit, and then Holly gets that money. Obviously, because a tattoo artist has freed a whole day for you, and then if you don't turn up, that money's there for them, you know, to at least say they've made some money on that day, you know. That's why tattoo artists do the whole deposit thing. I think that's one of the reasons anyway. So obviously I'm not going to cancel. I have no reason to. Let me just touch wood just in case. So yeah, I put down the deposit, and then Holly was actually there in the studio, and she come over and she was like, oh my god, hey, and she was like super excited. Now that's what I love about tattoo artists. I go to tattoo artists that are extremely enthusiastic, and Holly is extremely enthusiastic. Like, she was so excited. She was super cute, super sweet, and she measured up my back while I was there anyway, so that was super handy for hers. And she said, oh, I thought I didn't have as much space as I do. You've got quite a bit of space there. So she drew like an outline of my back and around my other tattoos, so she like mapped out where my tattoos are, and then the space that I have on like tracing paper, I think it is. So yeah, that's as far as I got with my new tattoo. So like I said, my tattoo is booked for the 7th of February. I'm gonna hopefully vlog it. I'm not sure how, because it will be on my back. I'm not sure if I'll be laying down on my front or if I'll be sitting up, you know, holding a chair, hugging a chair. So it's going to be hard for me to vlog. I may try. I know Holly also has a YouTube channel, so she does YouTube, so she understands the whole, you know, YouTube-y thing. So I haven't asked if I can vlog there yet. I'm sure it'll be okay. I don't know, I may email her in a couple of days asking if it's okay, and if she wants to film it as well, she's more than welcome to, because she's done a few videos on her channel about tattooing and stuff. So yeah, it'll be really fun. I'm hoping I can film in there. I probably will just take my vlogging camera. I really want to take the camera that I'm filming on now, but again, if I am, you know, laying there or sitting there, it's going to be so hard for me to figure out to focus and stuff. So I'm going to take my other camera, if I do take a camera, but I hopefully will. I want to take you guys through the whole journey of this process of me getting my back piece and what have you, and hopefully it helps you guys in some way, shape or form. And let me know if you guys want me to show you how I design my tattoos on PicMonkey. I'll try and make a video like that for you. And yeah, so this is exciting. So also, as I am now looking for something new to heal my tattoo with, please give me suggestions. Like, I obviously have a few, I've been told a few products here and there, but I don't know, I want to see which one is the most popular from you guys. So just comment down below what you heal your tattoos with. I'm not fussy as to the formula or anything. Preferably, the only thing with Bepanthen, I really hated how sticky and like goop, no, it's not goopy, what is it? It was just like, it had no movement to it. It hurt to put on because it was so thick, and ugh. So if you've got anything that's kind of thin, but I do like the cream type base, I don't know, just throw some stuff at me. Stuff that you guys have used, and recommend me some healing stuff, because I've got to get on that. If any of you guys have had a back piece as well, please comment down below and tell me how you got through it. I've got the whole week off work after getting this tattoo done, because I know I'm just going to be laying on my front for a good 3-4 days afterwards, because I'm not going to want to move. I'm not looking forward to it. I've seen, oh, who was it? Quicken, she's been having her back filled out, and I've watched a couple of her vlogs from it, and I'm just excited. Because I get like, because she gets quite ill after tattoos, if I remember, and I sometimes get like the tattoo flu. I'm going to make a video on tattoo flu eventually. I'm probably going to go through a tattoo again to gather my process of tattoo flu, but anyone who wants to know what tattoo flu is, it's basically you just feel like shit after getting a tattoo. I get it sometimes. Small tattoos, not so much, but if I get quite a big tattoo, especially on my back, my lower back tattoo, I feel a bit ugh afterwards. So bring that on. And yeah, so if any advice for you guys that have huge back tattoos, obviously I have 2 myself, but they're not massive and they're all done in sessions, so this one's going to be a big one, so I need some help and advice. Like, I help you, you guys need to help me. It's a two-way thing right now. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing very well. Sorry for how long this video is, but I hope you guys are all doing very well, and until my next video, oh, by the way, any questions, just comment down below. As always, you know, I help you, you help me. Any questions, just comment down below. I hope this video has been helpful, and until my next video, I hope you guys are all doing very well, and until then, bye! 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 Bye!